Hey guys, we're here, NBA 2K. Sorry about the delay. We had a couple technical issues, and yet another live broadcast room, Chris.
We are moving from room to room every single week, so it took us a little bit of setting up to get used to in this new room.
We're constructing a whole new venue, and hopefully it'll be done right around launch. But I know that's not why people are tuning in, so let's get into it. This is a very exciting broadcast for us. We're finally getting into NBA 2K15 news. Been looking forward to this. So
yes. So some soundtrack items. Just kidding. Actually, we want to talk about something that makes us. I had to go there. We want to talk about something very exciting. This past weekend, I got a bunch of YouTubers and hardcore NBA 2K fanatics, and we were playing some competitive team-up games. 5 versus 5. Trash talking galore. Everybody was streaming it across, MLG, Twitch. It was really amazing. It was a great time. We streamed for about 6 straight hours. The games were about as competitive as I played in NBA 2K14, and it was a really good time. And it also reminded me of a time where our fans used to play a certain 5v5 mode that was really special to them, and have been clamoring for it for years, Mr. Ronnie 2K.
Yes, and of course you were talking about the one and only
4-letter C word, the cool mode, the only, one and only.
Yes. Yes, crew mode is back in NBA 2K15, and we don't mean last year's crew mode. We mean the NBA 2K11 crew mode.
Yes.
Full customization. We're going to get into what exactly that means, but it's obviously very exciting.
And of course, we were talking about news. We want to start off by saying this is for PS3 and Xbox 360 versions, this full-fledged NBA 2K11 crew mode. You're going to get some screens in just a few minutes. We're going to give you all the details on it. But Ronnie, this is a really exciting announcement. I know a lot of people, we pretty much see crew comments in every announcement we make because people were so passionate about that. And I think the dev team was really cognizant of making sure that they brought this back for the fans, especially at this time when you're going to have the best gameplay ever in NBA 2K15, which we're going to get into a little bit in the future.
Yeah, and I think it's really important to start with the crew mode announcement too, because this will really set the tone for what we're doing for the rest of the campaign. I mean, the hashtag's been "Your time has come." There's a reason for that. We're pushing towards that, but we definitely wanted to start with old gen, current gen, Xbox 360, PS3, because unlike other publishers, we're doing something really important, and we realize that it's very important for us to continue to do stuff on the old generation consoles. PS3 and 360 are really important to us. A lot of people are not going to push those systems as much as an annualized title, but it's really important for us to do so.
Absolutely, and for me, it's exciting because let's face it, everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be a part of something special. 5v5 gaming. To be the best, yeah, absolutely. So what made crew mode so special? Well, we're going to break down all the details, but first, let's take a look at some of these screens for crew mode as I break down these details. So you're going to be looking at the first ever PS3 and Xbox 360 screens of crew mode. Yes, customization is back, Ronnie. And I'm going to just basically break down every detail as you guys are salivating right here over these crew screens. This is NBA 2K15. Breaking news, crew mode has returned. This will feature full 5-on-5 matches. Now, the great thing is you can actually start this year, Ronnie, unlike NBA 2K11, you can start with 3 players in a 5v5 match. What will happen is you can choose either between a hardwood, you can choose between the old street ball 21 style and 3-on-3, which is half court to 21, or
last year's blacktop mode.
Last year's blacktop mode, or you can just choose full-on NBA rules. This is something that's really exciting. I know a lot of fans were stoked on this. As you can see right there, arenas are back. Custom jerseys are back. Hey, that's Mike D'Antoni. When I was creating my crew, I had to go with the Laker colors, Ronnie. That was something that I liked about the customization options.
Real quick, can I pause for a second? There have been some online concerns today. I just wanted to bring those up. We've heard that they've just been resolved or are on the way of being resolved, which we're very, very happy about. We wanted to give away some locker codes, and obviously if the servers are down, we aren't able to do that. But just generally, I mean, I know the first question is going to be like, what is crew mode going to work for NBA 2K15 with online? We are putting a lot of effort into online. You guys are going to get a lot more news about that in the coming days and coming weeks, including more even this week. There is going to be some stuff shared on Operation Sports, so definitely look forward to that. But we're going to be talking about online in very condensed mode a lot. But let's continue on with the crew stuff.
All right, so let's break it down because you guys are seeing a lot right here. Crew will feature full 5-on-5 matches, Full NBA rules on a hardwood floor, as you can see right there, that nice 2K camera. Look at the spacing. Look at the beauty of that. I love those Laker colors. I just have to reemphasize that. Full 5-on-5 matches. This will be on hardwood. This will be referees. And here's the cool thing. Let's say you only got 3 of your buddies. Let's just say it's me, you, Ronnie, and maybe one of our friends. You can actually pick the team that you want. And once we pick our spots, so let's say we pick the Lakers and we have 4 guys, and everybody fills their position at the 1, 3, 4, and 5. That means that because I picked the Lakers as my team, the number 2 spot's going to be filled with Kobe Bryant on our team. So the AI is actually going to fill in for the missing spots that you don't choose. So you guys are going to actually be able to pick your role, pick your position for your crew, and be able to start these 5v5 matches with 3 players. Now, when creating a crew, you also will be able to select not only the NBA team, as I just alluded to, but the team playbook as well. So you're going to have team playbooks available for your crews right there. And like I mentioned, if you have only 3, you can still start a 5v5 game on the hardwood floor. The game will autofill the missing positions with players from the team you choose. So again, that's a really, really key thing for those people that may not be able to have all 5 on at their moment or at that time of the day. And the great thing is, like I said, you can pick the positions that you guys want to play, and the AI will take the missing positions. And of course, the best part, leaderboards are here. So you're going to have full-on leaderboards to prove the best of the best. And that is really exciting when you start talking about competitive gaming, and most importantly, crews. From 2K11, the mode is back. It's here. Those are the details. We know you guys are stoked for that. And I'm very excited, Ronnie 2K, about this.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been something that everybody's wanted for a long time. You know, in 2K11, I used the Flying Pig logo. I don't know if you remember that one, but I remember putting out screenshots of that thing back in 2K11. And of course, 2K11 featured Michael Jordan and this exceptional mode, and we're so excited to bring it back because the community has wanted it for so long. Now,
there's probably one question on a lot of people's minds. What about next gen?
Yeah.
What are we doing on next gen?
That's a fair question.
So that's very fair, and we're excited to tell you that. Those elements of crew, the simulation basketball, the 5-on-5, the referees, you know, not playing in a blacktop setting, 4 quarters, making it, you know, you play the positions. The devs are completely understanding of what makes crew mode special at the heart and core of it, and we're going to have some really exciting news in the future about next gen. But today, we're excited to bring back this form of crew, the form that you guys have been extremely vocal about, and it's going to be fun to see who the top crews are out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I sort of addressed that. We want to roll this out and make sure that we address current gen and make sure that the current gen community is feeling like they are getting more and more depth with 2K15. We're going to be getting into gameplay, we're going to be getting into everything else, but we definitely wanted to get out in front of this one.
Now, before we kind of end this, I wanted to bring in somebody that is kind of the heart and soul of crew. If you're a hardcore crew fan, I'm sure you've heard of this man, Mr. K Spade, in the flesh, flying hot inside the SFO airport from Atlanta. K Spade, how you doing, my man?
Let me get up in here. Is it back? Did we finally get it? Are we here?
I think we are here.
Are we here?
You were such a voice behind it, and you know, we spent so much time thinking and hearing about you. I'm not on camera.
Oh, we gotta get
this way. We gotta position.
Get in the picture.
There we go.
Get in the picture.
There we go.
And you were such a huge proponent of it, and I mean, this must mean so much to you.
Yeah, I mean, it took you guys long enough.
That's true.
It took you guys long enough, but it's a start. It won't get the crew wolves off of y'all, but you know, we'll eat for the night.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. And speaking of crew, we have something special. K Spade, I'm going old school because the last time we saw this form of crew, it was NBA 2K11. So I'm gonna roll some tape here. I don't know if you've heard of this crew, K Spade. I've heard of them a little bit in the world of YouTube, living in the YouTubes. But the Made Men crew. This is actual game footage from the Made Men 2K11 crew.
Old school.
I think you know something about this crew, K Spade. So I want to first start off by asking you. I know you've been talking with the dev team, and you've relayed your passion for this mode, and you've talked to us, you know, so many times about crew mode returning. What made it so special in NBA 2K11 for you?
It's crazy. Never, in my opinion, has there ever been a mode as engaging as crew mode. I mean, you could talk to any crew person and they'll tell you that you know, whether you was working or had school or whatever, as soon as you was away from that, you was trying to get your crew buddies and get out there and continue to build, you know what I'm saying, whatever you guys had out there. And to me, it truly is the most engaging sports mode ever made.
Now, I'll say this, as I mentioned at the top of this stream, I was running, I'm sure you saw this past weekend, we were playing some extremely competitive 5 versus 5 team-up games on NBA 2K14 over the weekend. It was some of the best fun that I've had in a long, long time. What makes it so special about using your My Players and building them in your My Career a la crew mode that's different from maybe using NBA players with NBA teams for you?
Well, I mean, let's face it. And I hate to put it this way, but
and one. Oh, no foul.
We kind of wish that we were NBA players. We wish that we could go to courts and do these things
and play the role, right?
Right. So I mean, to be able to come out here and compete, still have the element of competition, but to be able to play with your friends as a unit, using the chemistry that you guys have to beat other guys, it's nothing better than that. That's legal anyway. Nothing better that's legal.
Now, you know, a big thing that the community was asking for was obviously playing in these arenas. This was something that was really requested, and people really seemed to enjoy it. But more importantly for me is somebody that wants to see competitive gaming grow and really listening to our community, it's the referees, right? So as you can see, just like 2K11, NBA 2K15 crew mode is going to feature referees.
Sorry, go ahead.
I like it. I like it. What's that? Look at it. Hand down, man down, Mr. Spade. But what is it about the referees that maybe differentiate a mode like the park? I know it's more of a street ball style. What makes the referee so important to crew mode?
I mean, it's probably cliche to say, but I mean, it's not sim without NBA regulations. The rules have to be there. When somebody gazillions of years ago came up with rules for the NBA, they realized that you probably needed some fouls. You needed 3 seconds in the paint, and you know, they came up with that stuff for a reason. So playing these games without those rules, it's almost really not even basketball. I mean, you got a big that's just standing in the paint. You see the old school Rainmaker?
Rainmaker.
You got a big standing in the paint for 10 seconds, just beasting. It's
not basketball.
Yeah, that's not basketball. So, I mean, it's not sim without referees. Look at that shot.
Another Rainmaker. Look at K Spade starting out 13 points, 5 for 6, some throwback crew mode here on NBA 2K11. We're, of course, being joined by the one and only K Spade, Mr. Rainmaker himself. I still got the shirt you gave me a couple years ago.
I don't see you wearing it.
I should have worn it today. I know. I need to
confiscate it.
I think my dog has probably found his way to my shirts, but I digress. You know,
dog eating a shirt.
I think a lot of people are going to be really excited for this. Obviously, you know, bringing the mode back in its entirety is something that a lot of people have wanted. We've been talking a little bit where we're heading with next gen. It's important to remember the elements that make these things so great.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. Spade was just talking about how we want it to be the game of basketball, and you know, we hear you about the park striking that balance, whether it does or not, and it's really important for us to find a balance of doing that. The community that the park has created, and like kind of the attention of when we come onto the park and how big that is, but also being able to have rules and have it play like the game of basketball. That's something that we're definitely thinking about. So as we get through the next weeks and months, we're definitely going to talk about what we're doing on next gen. But this is just the beginning. And was that a slow?
Oh my gosh!
You see that?
That was beautiful.
I like that. But that's what makes it so awesome, you know, playing with your friends. And there was things that people have requested, and they want to see these enhancements. And I think one thing that's really important is to understand that this dev team is really listening to the community. From the very first smallest point of this is simulation basketball, no one does it better than 2K, addressing the issues and some of that feedback from the community, but more so, you know, bringing back the modes that people love and really kind of tapping into what people enjoy about our series is something that was really important for the devs this year. And so as we kind of continue down this line of NBA 2K15 news, even later this week, Ronnie, I think people are going to be really excited about more and more.
Glad you brought that up because I know you know, there are a lot of crew players, but there is a lot more to talk about, and it really, like I said, it started with this broadcast, but it starts this week. I'm going to get more into what we have in store for the rest of the week, but real quick, I want to give away the diamond code because the servers look like they're back up and normal.
Diamond code.
Diamond.
You like diamond codes?
Diamonds.
He's playing.
We should use his voice, by the way.
We should use his
voice.
Diamonds.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to go ahead and tweet a code in about a minute. Feel free to go ahead and grab it. Let me see what they're for. They're for a Diamond Durant. What's that?
No, we'll keep this running a little bit. We want to watch K Spade do his thing. It isn't even halftime yet.
We winning.
That's right, you are winning.
Can't stop it while we up. Now, if we lose the league, you can cut it.
Now, what's the most, as Ronnie gets this stuff prepared, sorry, Ronnie.
Real quick, yeah. one more thing. If we get this to trend, I'll give away a second locker code, and if we get this code to trend on Twitter, we'll give away a second code.
Awesome. Spade, most intense crew match that you had in
well, I want to also know, how are you, I mean, now that it's back, how are you, I mean, I know you're probably assembling your old guys, but like, how are you going to build the future TMN?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
It's
question.
crazy because in this day right here, I was new. I was new to YouTube. So I was using, I think I was using Windows Movie Maker. That's funny, right?
Rainmaker.
And it's crazy. So I've learned so much about producing better quality videos that I want to know. I want to see how great the videos can be. Of course, the competition is going to be there. It's going to be a big target on the backs of my entire crew, and we just going to go out there and have a ball at it.
Now, I have to ask this. This is probably the most important question that we're going to ask today on the live stream.
All right, I'm ready.
Do Ronnie and I get a tryout run for the Made Men? Is this something that you're going to open this up to, or are we going to have to see with our own crew?
No, if he says no,
we're going to have to roll with our own crew. So this is now a possibility, and I want to let everybody know out there, you better start recruiting, because right now in NBA 2K14, of course, you do have a version of crews. Of course, it's on Blacktop.
Right.
But start recruiting your friends.
Get your guys together.
You know, this is a good time to do that, because when NBA 2K15 drops and this is coming,
Diamond Code is dropping.
I know people are going to be climbing those leaderboards immediately.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
I just tweeted the Diamond Code, and if that thing trends, we'll give away another Diamond Code.
Awesome. So going back to this crew question for you, Spade, what was your most intense crew game, or maybe one of the most memorable moments from the mode?
The most memorable crew moment for me, it happened live on Twitch. It was a great game, and I don't know what happened. Every once in a while, we'll play a crew that just doesn't guard me. And that was the game that I made 7 consecutive Rainmakers, not like 7 shots in a row, like 7 possessions in a row. Just come down and just take a 3 and just make it. We was all going crazy. The guys on the team kept giving me the ball. Shoot again, shoot again.
Were they leaving you open at that point?
Yeah, for about the first 4.
Right.
You know, they had to make sure it wasn't luck. And then after that, you know, a well-timed pump fake, a sidestep, and I kept it going. It was hype. Everybody in the stream was going crazy. Everybody on the team was like, oh, shoot again, shoot again. You thought we was out there balling for real.
It's pretty awesome, and just even watching this old gameplay, I don't know about you guys, but it gets me pretty excited too. You know, to come back to this mode, I know that I'm going to be popping in the PS3 version and hopping on and playing with fans, and I just think it's going to be a lot of fun. And also seeing, you know, like I mentioned,
we're going to have to recruit to assemble our own crews. He's going to have to do the same thing.
Well, you guys.
I mean, how do people get on? Yeah, that's true. How many people get on? How do people get themselves recruited by you? Reach out to you on Twitter.
Yeah, but you know what? The best way. A lot of the guys on the team, we played against them.
Yeah.
Like, you play against some guys and you go, wow, I mean, those guys really played good.
That guy really wanted to join your Xbox party, by the way.
Yeah. You'll see, that's back in the days. Don't even have the notifications
off. Now you have to turn notifications off these days, boy.
Off immediately.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's really interesting. One of my fondest memories, obviously I'm a big team up guy and I play a ton with the community, and like I said, this past Saturday it was fun, but it's going to be really fun to play something that's so revered by the community. I know people have been clamoring for this to come back, and again, I can't thank the devs enough for putting in the time. They could put all their attention into next gen, obviously, but it was really important, Ronnie, as we know, for them to bring this back for the fans and bring it back just the way that the community wants it.
Exactly, and it's really just the beginning. I mean, for us to start talking about a mode this early is pretty amazing. But it really is just the beginning, and it's just the beginning of this week. Let's put it that way as well. Hey, Mark, would you mind checking Twitter? Are you guys checking? People are saying it's trending, but I'm not sure if it is.
Let's check on here.
I doesn't believe y'all.
I got to see it to believe it.
It's okay.
Let's see.
Just like crew mode.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
All right. Well, we'll keep it going. We'll keep an eye out on it.
Now run us down these last few seconds here. So you're up by 4. Spade, your guy's getting blocked right there. What's going on?
Well, see, you guys were supposed to cut that out. See, we don't put that on the screen. I'm gonna assume we do something miraculous. That's kind of what we did back in those days.
Yeah, it's only a 2-point game.
I like how close these games are too. You know, I was watching a ton of your videos, and it's really fun to watch how close these crew games were. I'm sure a lot of people have these memories. Ooh, nice play! Look at that little dunk. So, of course, if you're seeing this, you're watching NBA 2K11 crew. You know, we're going to have some NBA 2K15 footage down the line.
46 points?
That's a nice little.
Was that a ball?
That's a nice little.
Was that a ball?
You know, they're gonna say that about people. By the way,
was that Kobe?
You know,
you don't want to hear
that's my boy though.
Yeah, I know.
You ball hog it your way to 5 titles, I'll take it.
The titles.
Anyway,
can we talk about the rest of the week?
Let's talk about the rest of it.
Spade can hang
Okay,
out
how are you feeling? Now you haven't checked. I want to just say, you know, Spade hasn't checked out it on NBA 2K15 yet. You saw
on either console.
Yes.
I'm sorry, on next gen.
No, on current.
On either console.
So you know, he's pretty pumped to check it out and stuff, and we're gonna be talking more about that. But how you feeling about this? You know, you're getting the 2K11 crew back in the game.
I think it's a good thing, and in a weird way, it's a bad thing because now we know that if we just keep
and you gotta wait,
if we just keep beating at the door, eventually it'll fall. So now, you know, we're just gonna keep getting on you guys' nerves until you get to play it. Right.
Yeah, and that's okay. I know we're going to be excited, like we mentioned, to talk about what we're doing in terms of if you're a crew fan, you really like this mode, and this is your mode, and you live and eat and breathe off this mode, what we're going to be doing on Next Gen. We're going to be talking about that a little bit down the line, so stay tuned for that news. But the big news today, NBA 2K15 on the PS3 and Xbox 360. Crew mode, as you knew it in NBA 2K11, is back, of course. Real crew, quote unquote. There it is from the man K Spade. Real crew mode is back, and we're very excited. So,
and real quick, I don't want next gen people to be disappointed because we didn't talk about next gen very much in this broadcast. Next gen players, you have some fun coming up this week. We're going to be debuting the first gameplay, not raw gameplay, but first sizzle piece. Kevin Durant himself is actually going to release it on his Instagram. So be on the lookout.
And it is looking nice.
It's looking really nice. So looking forward to that. That should happen in the next few days. We're just waiting on Mr. Durant himself. And then we also are going to be talking about a next-gen feature before the end of the week, and that's going to be happening at our friends on Operation Sports. So
awesome week. So you're going to have a good week.
A lot of stuff going on this week, and we're 63 days away now. We're 9 weeks away.
It's about to start.
This is 63.
We can't shorten that?
Yeah.
I know.
Move the release date up a little bit.
It's going to be here, but you know what? You're going to start getting news like crazy, and I know people have been wondering, what is the next generation of NBA 2K15 look like? What is, the PS3 and Xbox 360? And we thought this would be a really cool way
and getting our fans involved. I mean, having Spade here, obviously, but then having the 4 guys at our shoot and being on national TV. I mean, we're going to continue to do stuff like that, so that's pretty awesome as well.
October 7th, 2014, it's going to be a day where probably relationships are broken up. And more importantly,
be the first time.
That's going to be the day where you can get your hands on NBA 2K15. Go out there, pre-order it.
Yeah, you guys definitely should pre-order on current gen with the return of Cruise. If you are a Cruise player, get involved. Let's get that KD MVP bonus pack and get ready to play some Crew.
Let's do it. Thank you guys for joining us so much, Spade. Thank you, man, for flying out here. We're excited you're here.
Thank you guys for finally bringing Crew back.
That's right. That's right, man.
We're happy. We're happy to listen to the community, and we're so glad it's back.
Absolutely.
We can get going now.
We'll see you guys later this week with more NBA 2K15 news.
If that thing does trend, we'll keep an eye on it. I will be releasing another code on NBA 2K later this evening if it trends. Can we check real quick?
Twitter.com/NBA2K, Facebook.com/NBA2K. You guys are craving more news. You're going to get it there first and foremost.
Get that pre-order into current gen. You guys got to get ready to play 2K15. I'm checking that trending topic thing.
Now we got to go find 5 more people to play against. This is going to be really tough.
Yeah, I thought we were going to play some music, by the way. Did we forget to do that?
We have some music. Some guys are doing little park, 8 Mile-esque.
He wants crew mode.
He wants crew mode. She wants crew mode.
They get some crew mode.
Yes, they're gonna get crew mode
on this broadcast.
I like it. It's kind of catchy. It's like my ringtone now. It's kind of a true story. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Pre-order NBA 2K15. We're gonna have tons of news coming your way very, very soon. Later this week.
Only the beginning.
I love it.
That was a song right there.
Sing it.
Finally,
sing it.
thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you same time, same place next week. I'm sure we're going to have more info by the time next week. We'll definitely be talking about this a lot. So we will see you guys next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Until then, enjoy the big time news that's come in this week. Thanks guys for tuning in. Spade, we out.